everyone, I'm Captain Safety, and I'm here to teach you a few lessons about safety in the Child Care Center. If you want to follow me, we'll go right on into the classroom. First of all, just a nice reminder is that it is important to wash our hands. We use the toilets and we get germs on our hands, and it's important to have soap dispensers right near the sink. When we're washing our hands, it's a quick reminder like, oh, I need some soap, and then I can rinse. Oh, I need some more soap, and then I can rinse. So this is a very good reminder for the children as well as ourselves. All right, another thing to remember about safety in the classroom is the types of toys that we give to the children to use. Are they developmentally appropriate and safe for the children? Blocks are a favorite thing of mine to build with, and as you can see, this classroom has lots of them and have us at a safe level for the children to grab. They won't be reaching up and have them topple on their head. We need to think about that when working with kids. How high is too high for the toys? Another really important thing about the classroom is how much space you have. I should be able to move around easily and not run into things, because as children, they move around a lot, so a lot of obstacles can be a problem. So make sure you give the children space to move. Safety tip number 4, which is a good reminder for indoors, is having easy access exits. As you can see here, this exit is labeled with a nice giant red sign, and it is easily accessible. If I were to be playing and an emergency would occur, I could see there is the door, and I can leave. Another thing to remember is outdoor safety. We're about to head outside, and our reminder number 1 is to make sure that you dress properly, yourself and the children that you're working with. It's winter right now, so I want to make sure I put on my warm jacket and have some mittens on, because it's cold, and we want to make sure our kids stay nice and warm. So let's go out there and check out the safety on the playground. Alright, as you can see, we've made our way outside onto the playground, and this is a very important part about safety checks, especially in the winter time. As you can see, there is snow everywhere, which means that there's probably some ice. So I'm going to go on up on this playground before I would let the children out here and take a little look-see. Make sure that the ice is wiped off, whether this is appropriate for the kids to use. As I can see, there is some ice there, so if I was going to let the kids use it, I would maybe scrape that off and put some salt on it first. But I think it's safe to say that maybe I would keep this off guards while it's covered in ice. This is important to remember as well you're taking care of children. Alright, another thing to remember on the playground with children is that your playground has to have a fence around it with a locked door. So if I were to want to run away, I couldn't. And that is why I wear a helmet. Alright, another thing to remember for your playground for the Child Care Center is to make sure that you have a variety of toys for the children to use and the appropriate areas and spaces for them to use it. If it were winter and I wanted the children to sled, it's good to have an open area over here that I can sled and pull that sled around on. If I want the children to use bicycles, I can't expect them to ride a bike on some snow, so it's important to remember to give them a safe surface to use these tools. They can go on these tricycles, wherever they want to, because the area is here, and as you can see, there's not any ice or anything on here too. They thought about putting some salt down and making sure that this is a safe surface for the children to use. These are all important things to remember. Thank you for going on my outdoor safety check, Macy. We're going to head right on back inside. Alright, we've made our way back inside, and I just want to point out this lovely fire extinguisher you can see they have out in the hallway that's easily accessible in case there were an emergency. Thank you so much for going on my safety tour, and until next time, this is Captain Safety signing out.